What is up, you guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be completely transforming my studio room / recording room. So without further ado, let's jump straight into the video. So of course, starting off with the before, this is how my studio room is looking right now. It's kind of all over the place, not really much organization. I do want to get some LED lights up, get some better background, just to make it look more pleasing to the eye for my videos. I'm actually going to start off with this wall right here and begin by taking everything off, and what I want to do is put up a big mirror to kind of give the illusion that the room is bigger, because having a mirror, especially a wall covered in a mirror, definitely gives that illusion. So the original plan was to definitely DIY the whole thing. I got these body mirrors from Walmart for $7. I think I got around like 5 of them, and I began trying to take it out the frame, and honestly I did not have the right utensils or the patience to do this. You really needed like an X-Acto super sharp knife to get that glue, and that was the second one I cracked, and I was literally over it. I was like, no, I'm not gonna sit here and try to do this 5 times. So plan B, I went on Facebook Market and I found this local guy that was selling his like gym body mirrors or whatever, and I took my boyfriend in his truck and we went out and we drove to Houston and we picked them up, and they were super cheap. They were literally only $50 each, and I thought I was gonna get them professionally done, and some guy was gonna charge me like a band or so, like to get it installed and everything, and I found these literally for $50 each. Okay, so I'm gonna take them back to my studio room, and my boyfriend's uncle is actually going to help me put it up on my wall. However, when we did make it back home the next day, one of the mirrors did crack, and I was so devastated, but you know what, we're going to make it work. That's the cracked mirror, like literally in half. Oh my gosh, don't even talk about the bad luck. I don't want to talk about it. Yeah, so this is me getting it mounted up. Like I said, this was a process to get it up, y'all. Like, we had to unplug outlets because we needed it to be flat, and it was really hard. But I ended up having help because my boyfriend's family is awesome. But yeah, they helped me get even the cracked one up, because like I said, we're finna DIY it. We're gonna make it work, because those two mirrors are supposed to go together, and I don't know how I was gonna end up finding another one for that price, and everything happens for a reason. So yeah. Once the two mirrors were successfully mounted, they looked really good. Unfortunately, the second mirror also began a little bit of cracking, but you know what, it's okay. Like I said, everything happens for a reason. That's the other crack, and then it cracked again. It cracked in the third way, and you know what, it's cool because I have some polyfill, and we're going to use that to cover up those cracks. We're gonna make some pretty little clouds, and I'm going to make a really cute little design with it, and we're gonna make the best out of this situation. However, for now, I want to continue by cleaning up the studio room because it is a mess. So here's a quick little time lapse of me just doing some organization and some cleaning around the area. Diverse new room. So with this back wall, I actually decided to put up this backdrop that I got from Amazon, and I put it on top of like my vanity and also on top of like some stools and stuff to make it fit. So like I kind of made it like a whole wall to kind of block off that area for filming purposes. So I have some old LED lights that I kept from like forever ago that literally still work, and it's a whole bunch. Then I'm going to use these and put these up around my entire studio room. diverse room. I'm then going to continue the LEDs to go all the way down and around my entire mirror, and then I'm also going to begin placing them around on top of the cracks to kind of stop the cracks from spreading, most definitely, and to, you know, go along with the design, because we're going to have like a cloud look and try to make it look like some lightning or something cool, you know. Anything really is better than having that crack there. It was a little difficult to kind of figure out a way around, but I did end up kind of like doubling up a little bit, flipping your way around and figuring out how to connect everything to make it perfect. I'm going to cover up that area with some more LEDs and continue my journey all the way up, and yeah. Here is now the entire studio room filled with LED lights. She's looking nice and cute, and I cannot leave the mirror just like this with the LED lights while we can the rest of the room. So I am going to fill it with some polyfill just to kind of make her look more pretty and cute. Again, we are going to go for this cloud look, and that way when the LED lights move in our final results, we can get like a lightning effect as well. So I got this huge pack of polyfill. It was way too much, you guys. I ended up having so much extra, and I also got this hot pink glue gun from Amazon along with some glue sticks it came with, and we're going to be using these to stick together our clouds. So real quick, here's kind of the technique that I'm going with. I'm just globbing on a whole bunch of hot glue in one patch, and then quickly grabbing a whole bunch of stuffing and kind of rubbing it in there, pressing it at the same time, and it really sticks pretty well. And then I grab the bottom end part and I do the same thing. I'm gonna grab a glob of glue and really like press it in and stick it. So you're gonna press in the top and the bottom, and it really secures it. You really just need to glue those two places and you're good to continue on to repeat for the next 100 patches. I also got some darker polyester that I began trying to do a design with, but I literally hated how it was turning out. So this is how our clouds look. It turned out so cute. I absolutely loved it. It came out so much more cooler than I was expecting. Everything happens for a reason because I literally love this design. I did a little shopping off Amazon, and I did get another tapestry, however you want to say it. I got another one to put on my ceiling because I want to redo my entire ceiling and make it look a lot more neat and a lot more cooler. So I got this super cute one. I think it is so cool. It has so many different colors, so I think it'll fit my vibe and my whole background just absolutely perfect. So I began working on my ceiling, and again, I'm just going to be covering it with tapestry. I did use a pair of scissors to cut that one in order to make it fit around my fan perfectly. And yeah, I just went ahead and kept cutting them and putting them up and just making them fit good so they can look nice and organized for my pictures. I also plan to put up some LEDs. I already have mine previously put up, so I'm just gonna grab the ends of them and connect them as far as long as they can go. So I'm gonna use, again, thumbtacks. They are my best friend throughout this whole entire process. I just take them and I put them in between the two wires. It is like double wired up, and then I just take it up and twist it into my ceiling, making sure that it's nice and secure. It is now time to put up some furniture pieces. I actually got these desk pieces from IKEA that I'm super excited about. It's literally just a two-piece and I plan to make an L-shaped with my desk with it. So the first one is going to be its leg. It's like a leg slash like shelf type thing, and that's what's going to hold up the end of our desk, and then I'm just going to put the other end on the other side of the desk, if that kind of makes sense. So here's the board. It's just this long flat white board. The back is just gonna be wood. It does have a white finish in the front. So for our desk placement, I'm gonna start off with our leg, and I'm just gonna kind of eyeball, I guess, about how long I think the desk is, and then I'm gonna pull out my second little drawer and kind of make space for the other end of my desk to lie down on. That way I can create the L shape successfully. That means like both desks are gonna be sharing one leg, and it was super easy, super simplistic to put together. It was just two little pieces. It is now time to make this desk look all nice and pretty, so I'm going to begin by, clearing it off, readjusting everything, and making it look all nice and organized, hiding wires and things like that. And this is how she finally turned out. So much better. I loved it. She was looking a little plain. It could do a little more because I did have a lot less on my desk. So I thought, why not just continue my LED strip along the outline of my desk? I mean, it'll show good in my photos for the mirror I have across the wall. It'll look good. I can make it. And I really did like it. I thought it was really cute. So this is how I ended up doing it. That's how the end of it looks. That's how I continued it off from my door. I then began prepping my floor for my rugs because there was a lot of fluffing and stuff on it. So I put down my 3 circle white rugs that is super cute leading up to my mirror, and I loved it so much. I love this design. Having like little rugs lead up to a mirror definitely hits different. And that is going to be it. That is my full entire studio room makeover. I'm obsessed with my new design, my new look. I love it. I know you guys are gonna love it on TikTok, like for my background. Definitely think all my photos are gonna be hitting so different, and I can't wait to try out all these new color combinations. My vibe is definitely vibrant, colorful. I love the color burst look, so I love everything going on in my room right now. I think that although it's a lot of different colors at once, I just think it all comes in together just so perfectly. And yeah, so that is going to be it, you guys. That is going to be it. That is my complete studio room makeover. I want you to enjoy this quick little montage of clips that I put together of just showing you around of any last minute things, and I will talk to you guys at the end of this video. Alright, you guys, I want to thank you again so much for watching today's video. I'm obsessed with how everything turned out. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to show the love and support here on the channel, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!